Hello students, today we are going to discuss about the community ecology. It is study material for 6th semester students. In previous lecture we have discussed that what is population. As we know that a group of individual of a single species is called population, and when we talk about the community, it is a group of different kind of population in an area. Different species may be of different plants or animals or both. They interact with each other, they share the same habitat to grow, and they share same resources for their survival. If we talk about a forest community, a grassland community, or pond community, these all are the natural communities of an ecosystem. When we study these community in relation to their environment, what environmental factors affect on these community, it is called community ecology, or another term is also used by Krishna, that is called sin ecology, referring to plant species on the ocean bottom as an association or community. When we talk about the community, it has different characters. First character is species diversity. Species diversity is of two types: regional diversity or local diversity. Regional diversity is a diversity, basically diversity is the richness of a species. So how the species is rich in a given continent, that is called local diversity, and such type of local continents when combined in a one continent it become a regional diversity. They community also have different growth forms and structure. If we talk about the trees, then trees are of different types. There may be a broadleaf trees, evergreen trees, etc. And another character is a dominance. Particular type of plant or animals dominate in a particular community. On behalf of that, the community is described. Another character is the succession. Succession is an orderly change in a community development according to the time. This is a directional change through which any community can develop. And next character is the trophic structure, that is self-sufficiency. Each community is nutritionally have autotrophic plants as well as heterotrophic plants, so their trophic structure is complete, so they are self-sufficient, they balance their organisms and assemble with the environment, and they can survive. Each community has its particular structure. When we talk about the composition, if we talk about the forest community, then there are trees, shrubs, herbs in a particular forest area. That is a composition. When about the structure may be divided into two type of zonation: horizontal zonation and there is a vertical stratification. We can understand this with diagram. As in this diagram, this is a mountain of western North America where horizontal zonation is prescribed. Here we can see that at the base there is desert biome, then grassland biome, then conifer forest, and then conifer forest of 4 distinct firs and pine zones, and then tundra biomes are present. This is a horizontal zonation within a single mountain, it can be seen. Similar way in pond ecosystem, there are on the base of light compensation level, there are 3 zones: littoral zone, limnetic zone and profundal zone. In littoral zone, sunlight amount is high, and in limnetic zone it is a medium, and in profundal zone there is no light penetration is there. So this is a horizontal zonation. In the similar way, there is a vertical zonation, that is called stratification. Strata means like a stairs. It is can be explained with the help of this diagram here. The diagrammatic representation of complex deciduous forest community showing stratification, where 5 vertical subdivision of different vegetational type can be shown. First type is subterranean. plants are there. The environment is rich in humus with roots of plant soil, fungi, bacteria, protozoans. Then there is a forest floor where dead organic matter, litter and fungi, bacteria, animals active in its decay form. Next is herbaceous vegetation where herbs are present. Then fourth stratification is of presence of shrubs, and then finally comes there are trees strata. So there are five stratification in a deciduous forest community. So it is a vertical stratification through which we can study about the structure of community of deciduous forest. When we talk about the origin and development, how a community develop, first there is a barren area where the community will develop, and through migration propagules of seeds or propagules come there, they germinate, and then after they establish there and become successful for growth, this process called ecasis. After ecasis they reproduce and they become colonized in that area, and finally they establish themselves there, and this orderly process with the time is called succession. There, when they live there, they compete with each other for the establishment of their own and form stratification, and sometimes they cohabitation is also there. And after that some species, there is also relationship between species within the species and the environment. Several environmental factors affect the development of species and community there. So we have discussed here about the characters of community. In next lecture we study about the which through which characters we can study the community structure. Thank you.